Hello. We are here, me and Bailey. Just got back from work. We are working on the 33, getting ready for the next round. As you can see, bit of damage. Nothing too much though we can't fix. We're gonna get some timber and try punch it out. Oh, look at all the bog job that you did, just wrecked. Oh, just trashed. But God, it's actually kinked pretty hard. And if you look down, you can see the rear bars on a bit of an angle. So we're gonna try to punch it out now. This one's punches in somewhere around there. I've already tried with my foot, didn't work. It's too awkward to kick. So we're gonna try to get some timbers and it's gone out to the wilderness to try to find some. Maybe do a little update in the S14 too. This thing's over here. I tried to get it running to take it home to our new house and it doesn't run anymore. It's got no power to the ECU. So that really sucks. Are you gonna fix the S14? That is not gonna work.
It's the S14.
Yeah.
I know about that too.
Yeah, it's got no power to the ECU and it doesn't run anymore, so I don't think that's... It's so hard to tell. I don't think it's working. Monkey smash.
Dude, that's better.
Is it?
I think so.
Oh, maybe it is.
Marginally.
Yeah, you need to go here. Try there.
I get the pointy end of the stick.
Oh, the pointy
precision
end.
part of the tool. This is a slippery log.
My zip tie broke.
I don't know, bro.
With the hammer.
Man means business.
I found this at Mike's shop. After a year later, I lost it. I'm like, where's it gone? He stole it from me at the track.
Absolute thief. Thief activities. Oh. I'm not allowed to assist you, bro.
And
Yeah.
here, and here's a shoot. Look at that, man. That poor bar.
Should you pull the rear bar off?
It's not a bad idea, you know. It's not a bad idea. The only problem is I've got it zip tied here to the, bolted to the rear bar, the pod, and that means I've got to pull like 10 mils off.
It's zip tied in the middle to the bash bar.
Yeah, that's exactly. So I gotta get the cutters out. I gotta get like 3.
Don't you have a knife on you, bro? You're always packing heat.
Always. Alright, we'll try to get some more work done. See you back in a minute.
Smooth. Big one.
Oh, god damn. I need something like... Oh. You're not doing anything?
If I'm honest, no. Maybe if you get a little higher.
After a couple more of these.
Big one, bro. Big.
Oh, God, that really hurts my hand. And that has done nothing. The gap's still the same. Yeah. Alright, to the tree! Still nowhere near.
As we can see, zero progress has been made. What's the plan here?
Do you think I have a plan?
You're gonna strap on a tree.
The last time I tried to ratchet strap to this tree, I was trying to pull my seals out before I replace them. So I welded like tabs to the seal, and as I pulled, they just ripped the holes. They just ripped the tabs off the seal, and have big gaping holes in the seal. Oh, God. Oof.
Action shot.
Let's go.
But
Okay.
will it stay?
Now we just leave it like that forever.
You just everywhere you drive. Tree.
Alright.
Oh, that's the strap.
I thought about it. You can see it peeling the skin open right now. See it? Feels way better to go up than down. Guys, just bending it.
Planet of the Apes.
Alright, you ready?
Yeah. Progress riveted.
So far off. Yeah, baby. Yeah, baby.
Well, that closed.
It's closed. Now we can't open it. That is definitely progress. It actually looks good. I'm happy. I'm like, this is Mike. Yeah, you know, it's bloody mint. It's really good now. You know, like, we'll just slap some vodka. Won't even know. Like, yeah.
That's going in the video.
Nah, it's alright. We'll keep chugging.
Alright, what's happened?
It appears we have not mathed correctly.
The risk you took was calculated, but man, you were bad at maths.
Yeah. Nah, I think we're going to be able to put it further over to then, once we let go, for everything to shrink back to where it was meant to go. Which is hopefully what we want. So. Back to normal. Fuck's sake.
It's the part where you start talking about why you're fixing your car.
Yeah. Nah, God, I suck. The point of this video is just to try and like, sort of clean this thing up a little bit, just to make it a little bit nicer, just for the next round, which is, what is it, round 4 of Keep a Reek Battle Royale. It's the final round, which is crossover. And we're going to try and do some steering modifications slash just changes, because I feel like this car doesn't drive too well. It seems like it drives okay sometimes. It has a lot of issues with binding up and crab walking and stuff like that. So I want to fix that, maybe change the Ackerman, and yeah, try to get driving better. So I thought I'd just do a little update video and just a stuff around video, who knows. It's funny when Bailey's here because it's just stupid things happen. Ooh. Nah. What happened?
We didn't yeet it hard enough.
Yeah, we sort of got to a point where it's much better, but it's still nowhere near. So I've actually just bought a porta power. So that'll be here in a few days, which typical Cam fashion. It is last minute. The event is in like a week and a half. The event's like a week and a half. So what I'll do now is start doing some steering things, and we'll leave the body till hopefully the weekend. Hopefully we get it by the weekend. But we got somewhere. The brute's still the same, but like that's better. Chucked one of my $50 tail lights back in. So getting low on the supply. Anyway, let's start doing steering things. Bye, Bailey. Alrighty, what I've done is I've got it at full lock at the moment, and I've just put a tape mark down. Full lock to the left, then full lock to the right. So we sort of get an eye for how far, you know, how different our Ackerman changes our trailing wheel. So you can see shit tons of lock. This thing does have a big angle kit, so you expect it. Could also run more, But I think ever since we've gone from running semi-slicks to now we're running a street tyre in the Battle Royale series, the car tends to crab just way too much with the extra lock. So I want to try like slow it up a little bit, try get a bit more of a drag on the trailing wheel. So that's what I'm going to try now, just jack it up, unbolt the knuckle and swivel it around up. So I've got the Acostal knuckle, that bolt there, Allen key bolt there, and that adjusts your Ackerman. You can undo that and slide this sort of whatever way you want to. It changes the pivot of the tie rod, and I'm pretty certain. I'm actually not entirely sure, but I need to probably modify this lock stop because I did bend it. If I need to adjust it out, I've got to cut that off, which can be annoying. So I might have to just make new lock stops for this thing too. So right now I have got it on the second last setting, and I'm pretty certain right now it's got positive Ackerman. Do not quote me on any of this. I actually have no idea. Speak to someone like Stewie Bryant, who is like the god of all this crap. Anyway, back to me talking crap. I'm going to move back to the final hole, which I believe should make it toe out, which therefore is going to give my trailing wheel less angle, so then it'll drag more, which is what I want. So I'm going to try it. You know, worst we can do is to try, and we fail, we try again. So I'll undo that, and then we'll see how it looks like alongside my other angles. There is a way to calculate it. So what you do is I don't have enough space here to do it, but you would put the car on the ground at full lock. You would center lines from the center of the wheel outwards, and you would center line from the center of these wheels on angle. So from about there, no, I probably would have enough room actually, but I have a hoist in the way. And you would center line that to that straight line out of your rear axle, and then you do some calculations. Don't know, look it up. Wow, it seems I've made a small miscalculation and I've gone the wrong way. So that is giving us anti-Ackerman, I believe, because it's past the lead wheel. The lead wheel has less angle now. It still is positive Ackerman, but it's not what we want. Running like a 265 semi tyre, maybe I'd consider doing something like this, because then I have enough rear grip to pull me out of corners, whereas because we're running the street tyre, it's just going to burn straight through it and just push me backwards basically. So up she goes again, forward a setting. Alrighty, we are done for the night. I have put it in this part of the Ackerman setting now, which I don't even know. Is that more Ackerman or less Ackerman? I don't know. Hoping it's going to drive better now that we've gone forward one. All right, so I've actually got more lock than before, so that's cool. But what I'll probably do is, because that's a fair amount of lock, so I might actually wind it out. I'll drive it, see how it feels. It feels like it's binding, which I'm going to assume it will be. I'll drive it first at the track, and then I'll make adjustments with the lock stops to bring them out if it is binding up. But this is exactly what we wanted, as you can see. So we've got less lock in the trailing wheel, which will therefore, it's not going to push this sideways / backwards, which is what we'll have. That'll be enough for at the moment. Probably back doing some more things. I've got to service it. I've ordered the porta power so we can actually do some proper manipulation of the rear end here. Anyway, see you guys tomorrow. Today is a new day. We've got the 33 out again. We haven't got our porta power just yet, so we can't quite fix this thing properly. The plan is to give the thing a bit of pressure wash because it's covered in mud. But while we're here, I've got Bailey, who's swung by after work, and he's having a look at the S14 because this thing has just all of a sudden stopped running. It's got no power to ECU, so it has no fuel pump, has no spark or injector pulse. So he's just playing around, doing some things underneath the dash, trying to figure it out. Because yeah, no power to ECU, and all I did was just park it up and let it sit there. My diagnosis is a rat's gotten somewhere and chewed something, because the entire valley here was just covered in rat shit and just a whole lot of disgustingness. Fixed it yet?
Yeah, dude. Started. Done.
Perfect.
Fuse it and we'll see if that makes any
I swear, what? I know, I went through the fuses and checked.
Did you?
Yeah, unless it's,
No, that's definitely blind.
unless there's another one that's popped.
Oh, no.
But,
we'll spot
but surely they have not powered the ECU from the cigarette lighter.
Have you seen the car?
Yeah, okay, that's fair.
Speaker wire ground, whatever this is. Red tape galore. Couldn't even buy black tape.
I don't even know what that is.
It's alright, we'll clean her up one day, mate.
One day.
Maybe.
One day. Yeah, I should really do something with this car. But first, it's that car. That car's more important. God, it looks tough, but minus the droopy mirror. Help.
Yeah.
Whoops. So this doesn't seem like a good sign, Bailey.
No.
Care to elaborate on what's going on?
What is that?
It's a tuning.
Is it?
Just timing, yeah.
No, is it actually?
I don't know, bro. I have no
all in
idea.
Japanese. What does square mean? This had everything it needed. It had 12 volt, it had a ground, it had switched ignition, but it doesn't power up.
Yeah,
Well,
cool.
it does for a second.
Yeah, for a millisecond, then the
For a
lights turn off.
second. Yeah, so you got status lights there,
Yeah.
green and red. They turn on and then they immediately turn back off.
So the plan is just chuck a standard ECU in, which I believe this will work. Hopefully nothing happens, because then it's some wiring issues and not the ECU, because that would suck. Let's see.
Is that the fuel pump?
That is the fuel pump. That sucks. That means it's good. It means that the ECU is fucked.
Yeah. Which isn't, like, it's good, but it's also not good. It's good that we know what the problem is, because that's a pain in the ass.
Yeah.
But it's not good because this is not cheap.
Shall I try fire it up?
Yeah, fucking, what's the worst that could happen?
Who knows?
Is it dead?
Yeah, it's dead.
Sick. I like how quickly it started up as well.
It sounds sick. That sounds really good.
What's impressive about that, right? So stock ECU, right? What injectors are in this?
It's on 98. It's got 1,000 cc's in it.
So it's got 1000cc injectors. The factory ones are what?
320, 350 or something.
And it still started immedified.
Yeah, but it's
On
also
your
got
Nissan.
It's got high fuel pressure too.
Yeah,
So
and it's a 3 litre.
yeah, that's fired up so quick.
Well,
Oh,
bummer.
that sucks so bad.
Bummer.
Anyway, if anyone's got an ECU they want to sell for cheap,
Emphasis on the cheap.
I will consider a Niz tune or a Power C.
Ah.
Far out. We are back. Ended up playing around the S14 yesterday, and you didn't fix it. Turns out the ECU's fried, but we have our new tool here. We've got they call it a frame repair kit.
Yep.
I don't know what that. No, it's a. People just call it a porta power. It's basically it's got hydraulic fluid that goes through. You pump it up, and it does things. So I've got it hooked up right now. At the moment,
Bod Ye frame.
it is from eBay. So like, it got sent from Dandenong. So I don't know. But what we're dealing with right now is the right-hand side of the car is lower. So we're trying to push it up right now to sort of straighten it out. And then we'll be pushing the whole out. I don't even know. It's too far gone. So we've actually come to the conclusion that we think the tops of the rear quarters are actually okay. It's the rear bar that's on the piss. So what we're doing now is pushing from the edge of the rail into the corner of the quarter panel. And we've barely even pressed on it, and it's already looking better.
Needs more push.
So
Do
more
some
pumpy boys. Yes, that's what I want to see. Whole thing's pushing out heaps, man. Whoa! That's a big gap.
Yikes.
Yeet. Yeah, it's pushing the whole thing. We just need to push it out further to then get it in. So,
More pump.
yeah, we'll get there. We'll get there. look, it's not perfect, but it will do, I think. I think it looks okay for what we're going for. So basically, we'll get it to this point. I'm gonna just touch up, put some paint on, obviously the blog that's fallen off. I'll peel off what I think will fall off when we're driving, and then touch up the white spot there. I won't bother touching up, I might touch up that bit a little bit, but overall, it's 10 times better than what it was. Actually gets the taillight in there. I've still got to mount the rear bar properly and all that stuff. Boot, I don't think it's gonna shut, which is annoying. Another thing I got these dropped off last night. We've gone to a 17x9 on the front, so more clearance, lighter wheel, whereas these are the old front runners. These are 18x9, so they're a bit heavier. Actually, a bit of a difference in weight from just the 1 inch from 18 to 17 inch, which I wasn't expecting. So more Ackerman in the steering and a lighter wheel, hopefully will make our driving a little bit better. Fingers crossed. I think they look pretty awesome. And then once we go wide body, we can actually run the 18s on the rear too, and that'll just make the car look pristine. It is the next day now, and we are working on the 33 again. I have a built gearbox in this thing, and I'm always having issues with getting into gears. I'm always missing gears, and it's always stuffing me. So I'm gonna try out this stuff here. Got some Newline Smooth Shift. Honestly, don't know how well this is gonna work, but hopefully it works better than what's already in there. So this is what I normally run, the 75-85 or your Penrite 80-90 mineral oil. I normally throw in some, hoping that this quick smooth shift is the way. But look at these wheels, they look so good. I need to give them another polish up, I reckon, just to get them looking schmick. But that's the plan, doing the car quick service, and I'm gonna touch up with the alignment. And yeah, that's all they're getting there. It's exciting. It's less than a week away from the event, and I can't wait. We're trying some new tyres as well, so that'll be an interesting to try them over the Salons. There's a $25 difference in tyre. So Salons we got for $85. These other tyres are called Come Forces or Come In Forces, and apparently they're really good. We got them for $60 each. So the plan is try them. Hopefully they're good. Maybe hit them up for a little sponsorship. See what happens. All right, let's get the service going. I've got the 18s back on it now because I gotta get new front tyres on the other ones. But this is what we're looking at like right now, which, look, I don't think it's too bad. So I ended up actually punching out both the rear doors. It's a little bit better, still pretty crap, but definitely better than what it was. This is the best we can get the rear end. I ended up just swapping the surround on the new taillights just because I can't bother painting just the surround. And then touched up here, touched up, whereabouts? Oh, there's a little scrape there, touch there up with a bit of blue paint. Same over this side. Can't even tell. Thing looks bloody immaculate. Yeah, that door's a little bit too far gone. I'm definitely not happy with it. The car, it upsets me so much looking at it like this. Not because of it costs money to fix it, just because how much time and effort went into making this car immaculate, and now it's just getting beat up again. So very frustrating. But that brings us to the good news. I was gonna maybe announce it in the next video, but we've just been confirmed that we are driving at the LZ World Tour. So it's like international drift event that Adam LZ has organised. So they've done Ireland, they're doing Toronto, somewhere else in America, I believe. And now they're heading to Australia, and they're coming to Calder Park, which is absolutely awesome. So the plan is just to clean the car up a little bit for the next event. Then after Drift X, which is another event after this round, We're gonna pull the entire thing apart again, make it absolutely immaculate for the Adam LZ event. It's probably gonna be like the biggest event in Australia for drifting, and it's pretty crazy that we're one of 29 people in the world who have been invited. And I think that's bloody just incredible. I'm super stoked. Hopefully this event we do well at. Then when we do Drift X, we can do a bunch of fine tuning on the car, get it Mickey, and then maybe get some sponsors on board, because I really want to do a livery, especially for an event like that. I'd love to do something that just sort of makes this car stand out a bit further. Now that it's blue, it doesn't stand out like it used to when it was silver, and I just would like to have it stand out a little bit more. So anyone interested, slide into my DMs, get a nice big name up the side here. At the moment, not too sure of the exact style we want to go for. Something Japanese style, a cool design that obviously starts at the front and fades out the back. No crazy colors. I'd like to keep them sort of, I want to try to do like a holographic color, sort of like my sticker here, which is now deteriorating, but something that sort of like changes on the logo and stuff like that. Similar to this Turbo Threads one. You can see how it's different color, sort of. Yeah, that's ideal. That is what we're going for. But I've got my mate Cade, who's actually repairing my over fenders for me, so we can chuck the wide body on this thing. Then we can run a full set of VSXs, which will be sick. We'll love that. But yeah, let's close this video out now. Do a nice little look over here in the corner at this sad little BMW that's just hiding and waiting for me to have time and motivation to finish doing the RB25 DE swap into it. That's it for this video. Hopefully you guys are stoked about the LZ World Tour, because I am hyped as. So far I know Mike's driving, Age Panaro. I assume Marcus is going to be driving because he's like on another level at the moment. So that'd be silly not to invite him. But yeah, we're out. Peace out, Girl Scout. See you guys at round 4 of Keeper Eat Battle Royale, where we hopefully take the blue R33 to the top step. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. See you later.